Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading for everyone. Really, all signs, all zodiacs, anyone who's been guided to this reading. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from it, as always, what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. And I have now, or I'm about to, as of January 2nd, open up the full-length readings as well as all of the other categories. I put them on hold to be able to catch up to the ones I already had on my schedule. So we'll be opening that back up in a couple of days. And as I mentioned, that link is down below. And anyone who's interested in any of the decks that are featured here today, those links will be down below as well. So New Year messages, a roadmap of sorts when it comes to your love connections, signs to pay attention to as we enter the new year, and just overall advice also before we enter into 2021. So let's begin. Let's take a look and see. I don't really have any questions in mind, just really allowing the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here for the collective. These are the three that I chose to get things started. The first one is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, The Spiritual Journey to Ascension. This middle one is my self-created deck. It's called the Love and Life Oracle, and it contains 2 messages per card. And basically it takes a look at the world of how we perceive love when we first fall into it, and ultimately how life's twists and turns affect that love connection as time unfolds, okay? And then last one is by Angelic Revelation 144, Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle, okay? So let me set these guys aside and let's see what's coming through for the last reading of 2020. All right, here we go. Can you guys believe we're here? The last day of the year. Okay, spiritual journey to ascension. Let's start. Let's grab the first message for the collective here. I'm guided to this card right here. Ganesh, remove obstacles. Absolutely. I love that. I mean, we're about to enter into a brand new year. So whatever obstacles have been standing in your way in 2020, it's time to clear that out. Okay? So that's the first message. Let's go ahead and grab the next one. But that's a great first message for everyone. So love and life. Let's take a look. So 1 love message, 1 life message. I'm guided to this card here. So the love message, chick flicks and sports. The life message, I think I'll stay home. So this could have been one of the obstacles that some of you have faced in your relationship. When you guys first fell in love, when you first connected, and this person would be willing to do anything for you, go anywhere with you, whether or not they liked where it was, whatever it was that you guys were going to do. They just wanted to spend time with you. But as more time passed, not so much. You know, it's like, I think I'll stay home. You know, you can go on and do whatever it is that you wanted to go do. So this is something that perhaps needs to be rectified in 2021. Okay, so that's a challenge in your partnership. That's reflected in that card. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for all signs, for whoever needs these messages here. Okay, grabbing this card here. I am thankful for my divine partner. They are divinely led and placed in connection to me. I love that. Okay, so this is being grateful for a particular person who is in your life, or at least grateful that you have connected in this lifetime. And if there are issues and obstacles that you guys are dealing with right now, let's take a look and see how those things can either be rectified or how you guys can overcome those obstacles. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. I wanted to grab some messages from this deck, another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Twin Flame Love Potion Oracle. And of course, if you don't identify with a twin flame connection, you don't have to. That's just the name of the deck. For all signs for the new year, what's the advice here? What is it that you need to know before that clock strikes 12? Before midnight, what is it that you need to know? For whoever needs it. Okay. Look at this. We've got love potion so into you. So whoever it is that you're thinking about, they're definitely into you. We've got changing up. And it makes sense. You know, we're about to enter a brand new year. If something was stagnant, if things just weren't progressing the way that you'd like, it's time to change things up. If something wasn't working in your partnerships, in your relationships, see things from a different perspective and see what can be changed so that things can improve and get better. So that things can be stable. I love that. If things were unstable in 2020, 2021 will hopefully be a lot more stable. We've got highs and lows, the cycles of love. Absolutely, that's life. You know, it's not always going to be perfect and sunshine and rainbows. That's just unrealistic. Much the same way that this card is coming through. You know, in the very beginning, maybe your person, they were, you know, especially the masculines, you know, were willing to go see these chick flicks. And my feminines, maybe you were willing to go to a sporting event to be able to appease your masculines, you know, likes and what it was that they were into. And they to you, you know, went both ways. But as more time passed, it's like they'd rather stay home. They're not as invested, or maybe you're not as invested either to be able to please your partner. You know, so there has to be things that needs to change there, and clearly obstacles that need to be removed so that we can have more highs instead of lows. Some of you guys, maybe this year, you guys were clashing with your person. You know, it does say fire and ice. For some of you, you might even be a fire sign, or you might be thinking of a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Maybe you guys were just butting heads this year and just arguing and getting into each other's face and just not really seeing eye to eye, not getting along. And that as well is an obstacle that needs to be addressed. Let's see what else. What else for the collective here? We've got locked off, okay? So maybe you, the viewer, you're just locked off to your person, you know, or maybe you've just locked up your heart. You're not wanting to engage and interact, especially if they disappointed you this year, or if there were just too many obstacles that you guys couldn't overcome. You could have also blocked them from your life, locked them out of your life, maybe on social media, or they're not allowed to come by to see you anymore or call you anymore. Definitely conflicts that some of you guys had dealt with this year. But look at what can come in for you if you guys can actually work together to overcome these conflicts and whatever was causing you guys to clash and not get along. Because the thing that I'm feeling here is that they still care for you, that they are so into you, as it says. And as it says here, very thankful to have you in their life. And here we have happily ever after. Okay? And, you know, not to give anyone false hope, but certainly if you guys are both in and willing to put in the effort towards the partnership, you can have your happily ever after. It's not impossible for things to go in that direction. Okay? So I wanted to also add to this with some messages from the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This is by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for all signs, for whoever needs these messages. New Year messages and advice before we enter the new year. Time for a change. Look at that reunion. For those of you who are not together, there certainly is the opportunity to come back together and have your happily ever after. There could be particular songs that you hear that remind you of this person, or certainly music is very healing. It could have also been music that brought you guys together if that was something that you had in common. We have an awakening here, okay? Somebody needed to go on this journey in order to see things from a different perspective. We have unspoken feelings, so there's a lot that you guys still have yet to express to each other. Maybe 2021 is finally the year to get things off your chest and just say what it is that you need to say. And whatever it is that they haven't had a chance to say to you, maybe this is the time. You gotta wait though, okay? So if it doesn't happen tomorrow or right after New Year's, don't lose sight of the long-term journey that you're meant to be on when it comes to this person and in your life too. Just try to have patience. It'll come when it's meant to. We've got chemistry here. I feel you already know that. You're thinking of this person for this reading because you do feel this intense chemistry with this person. And look at that. You guys were destined. This is a fated connection right here. Fated to meet. Fated to come together. I love it. So you've got happily ever after, and then we have a reunion right here. So don't lose hope. Even though they might not be a part of your life right now, there is a chance that you guys can still come together. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. This is my tarot teacher deck. And for those who are not familiar with this deck, this is a deck that I created especially for beginners, those who would like to learn how to read tarot. Each card has upright and reversed meanings. There's no second guessing what it is, what it means. It's right here, all laid out in front of you. So it's a lot of fun to learn when you don't have to struggle so much trying to figure out the meaning. So if you're interested in this deck, it's available in the gold edging as well as without. And the deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the amazing people that have contributed cards here. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for all signs, for whoever needs this. Last reading of 2020. All right, what else would you benefit from knowing? Okay, we have a reversed card. Love it. If there's going to be a reversed card in a reading, I don't mind the Five of Swords coming up in the reverse, because it's a peaceful resolution. It's moving on. It's someone who has a desire to reconcile. There's this need for forgiveness, to make amends, to end conflicts. So I love it. For some of you, you're either an air sign or you're focused on someone who's an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And look at this. We've got the Chariot, specifically Cancer. So there's movement here. But remember, you gotta wait and have patience for that movement to come in and to happen. Okay? The potential for this to come in is here. It can represent you guys overcoming whatever these obstacles are, and a triumphant outcome in not just your love life, but really any area of your life that is of concern right now. My feminines, you're coming through as this Queen of Cups, someone who's very caring, emotionally stable. You're just kind of keeping your cool, you're calm. You can represent a good mother if you already have children. You're very compassionate, very intuitive person. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. So maybe you're calm, my feminines, because you know that you will be realizing your dreams in the new year. The Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups representing water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is emotional stability from the Nine of Cups right here. This is a wish that can manifest itself. Realizing our goals and dreams in the new year. Finally, life being in a place where you're happy and content. Prosperity as well. So money matters could be looking up for some of you guys. Now, one challenge when it comes to the Nine of Cups is someone might have a drinking problem. Okay, so that as well as an obstacle that needs to be overcome in the new year. So if that's something you relate to, then that needs to be tackled and addressed. But look at this. Look at these amazing cards. We've got the sun's energy coming through here. This is pure happiness, the ultimate happiness. This is the happy card in tarot. Okay, This is fulfillment. Again, wish fulfillment and fulfillment from the Nine of Cups and the Sun. This is cause for celebration. Happy times ahead in your love life. This could represent two people who come back together, a reunion or a union for those of you who finally are able to take things to the next level in your partnership. This can, of course, also result in marriage for those of you who are interested in getting married to your person, lifetime commitment. It's a beautiful energy. And this Sun can also be picking up off of success in your work life, your career, your health, your wellness, your vitality, your family relationships, your friendships. It applies to every aspect of your life. And then we've got the Four of Wands. Fantastic. Reunions. Celebrations again. A potential for marriage, a wedding. This is a homecoming. This is also about teamwork, people that work together. Happy families. It could also represent a twin flame connection for some of you guys. Wands is picking up off of fire. Okay. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then we have the Empress coming through. So my feminines, you're coming through loud and clear here. Got the Queen of Cups, and then we've got the Empress right there. For some of you during this upcoming new year, maybe you will start a family. You will have children with your person, your masculine. Maybe that's what it is that you're hoping for and wishing for. Welcoming in a new addition to the family for some of you guys. This Empress energy too is abundance. It's very nurturing. A mother figure. So if you're not the one that's going to be having children or having a baby in 2021, maybe this could represent a mother figure in your life who makes an impact in your life. And then we've got the Page of Cups coming in with more water energy. Okay, so this actually represents, believe it or not, a happy surprise, romantic proposals, again, engagements and marriage. This could all be possibilities of what's coming in for the collective. Looks pretty damn good to me. You know, creative opportunities. It could also represent a sensitive lover here. Someone who's very curious. Intuitive messages as well. And just the possibilities, really, of what the new year can bring. And look at that. We've got the Hierophant picking up off of Taurus specifically. Another card of commitment, of marriage, two people who can live a life together, build a life together, two people who are meant to be. Yes, there's a spiritual lesson with the Hierophant, a valuable lesson that can definitely teach both of you to perhaps appreciate each other a little bit more, or whatever lessons were needing to be learned this year in order to not carry forward any sort of baggage into the new year. Beautiful messages here for the collective. The Chariot, the Sun, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Hierophant. All really good possibilities. And then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, representing being able to move on from things that no longer serve a purpose, peaceful resolutions in your life. Nice. And whatever resolutions you want to make entering into the new year have the potential to be very successful ones. Okay, so I wanted to also grab some insight from another deck by Angelic Revelation 144. This is the Flames of Healing Oracle. Okay, so let's grab some messages from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for all signs. New Year messages. What else do we need to know here? So make this the year 2021 to remove whatever obstacles are in your way. And to just be very grateful for the blessings that come in. Union is a state of mind. You are one. Okay? And sometimes when we're going through challenges and we're in separation, but we're still feeling our person's energies, you guys are still maybe technically together in your hearts, in the 5D, maybe not so much in the 3D, but that's something that you guys can work through this upcoming year. We have live in the moment. So it's very important to definitely appreciate the journey of where we're at currently. Sometimes we're so focused on the future and what we want to be able to manifest in the future, we forget to appreciate where we're at. Live in the moment. Look at that. Trust in divine timing. Exactly. You're being called to wait. There's a reason for that. So don't rush things. Just be mindful of time and trust that the universe, your angels, God, a higher power will bring you what you need when the time is right. In the meantime, use this time to connect with your own soul. It's very important to be grounded, to look within, to have a plan for yourself of what it is that you want to accomplish in the new year. Have compassion for your divine partner. You know, sometimes when we're so focused on what it is that we need to do, what it is that we're feeling, what it is that we're going through, we forget, you know, that we have to see things from our person's point of view as well. If we're having a hard time, maybe they're having a hard time too. So you got to have compassion for what it is that they're going through as well. I love this message. Focus on the journey, not the final destination. Exactly. Appreciate every moment that you've been blessed with in your life, not just your love life either. Focus on the journey, the moments, the little things that make up the bigger picture. Focus on prayer as well. You know, sometimes when we're going through so many challenges, and there's so much chaos going around us. Certainly this pandemic year has been so difficult for so many. And I know that many of us have turned to prayer to just be able to find a sense of peace and calm in our hearts and our lives. So don't forget to turn to prayer when you need to, or really every single day if it brings you peace. So that's what's coming through from that. Some really nice messages for the collective to carry forward into 2021. I wanted to also grab some messages from the Twin Flame Angel Numbers by Mystic Moon. And again, you know, if you don't resonate with the Twin Flame reference, you don't have to take that part of the message. But, you know, there are people who definitely identify with a Twin Flame connection. So we'll focus more so on the numbers and the messages here. Let's take a look and see for the collective, for all signs. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know? 1717. Put your time and energy into creative pursuits that will provide an overall sense of empowerment. Absolutely. You know, if that's something that you feel the need to do in the new year, go for it. Some of you guys might also be very creative naturally. So use that creative outlet to create change in your life. Changing things up. We have 1010. There is a divine plan in order. Let go of your need to know future events. Exactly. Exactly right. That's why this is here. Live in the moment of where we're at right now. The future will get here soon enough. So you got to focus on the now in order to have a positive outcome in the future. 2333. The intensity of this connection may stir up fear in someone. A runner-chaser dynamic may form. That as well could be an obstacle that some of you guys have dealt with. You know, it's so intense that maybe this person just isn't used to it and they don't know what to do with it. And they're allowing their fears to maybe self-sabotage their progress. But, you know, that's something that they're going to have to work through. Or if you identify with that for yourself, that's something that you need to address. 1221. Learn to provide your own happiness rather than relying on your twin flame to fulfill you. Okay? Because you have to be able to be fulfilled in your own life, in your own heart. And that to me has very similar vibes to the Ace of Cups, being able to fill your own cup of love, being able to love yourself first in order to find the love that you're looking for outside of yourself. Fresh new concepts, 11 111. Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. And remember this message right here. Focus on the journey, not the final destination. So whatever these fresh new concepts are, whatever these ideas are that you need to implement in the new year, again, go for it, you know? Maybe this is the year for some major changes and progress. 333. Past, present, and future energies need examining. What do you truly want moving forward? And it really helps to be crystal clear as to what it is that you want to manifest. Because the universe can't help you manifest it if you don't have a clear vision of what you are wanting. Okay, so that's what's coming through here. Some pretty insightful stuff from your spirit guides, your angel guides. All right, guys, so I wanted to grab some messages for my singles, specifically those who are unattached and are looking for love in the new year. I wanted to grab some messages from my Enlightened Mystery Oracle. This is the Volume 2 deck. Okay, so let's take a look at the possibilities of who your ideal mate could be in 2021. Angels and spirit guides, please, for all signs. For my singles this time. Those who are looking for love in the new year. Who is it that represents your ideal mate? Well, your ideal mate could be a Virgo. It's coming through for some of you guys. You will meet your ideal partner in a cafe. So for some of you, that might be a place where you will meet them. We also have Sagittarius coming through here. Your ideal mate could be a Sagittarius, which, if I'm not mistaken, am I tripping? Did we not have that? Oh no, that was another reading that I did. I've done so many readings today. But yeah, Virgo, Sagittarius coming through here. Okay, let's see what else. For my singles, you will meet your ideal partner when you least expect it. So it's one of those things, you know, when you kind of stop looking and just start living your best life and focusing on you. And the next thing you know, you've made a love connection. Let's grab some more. For my singles, you have already met your ideal partner. Maybe you know that, okay? This could, of course, be someone that maybe you guys are just friends and things end up escalating to be more than friends. Okay, you've already met this person. Let's grab a few more for my singles. Your ideal mate loves to wear hats. Okay, that could be something that they really love. Your future partner will have a distinguishable mole or birthmark, so that could give you an indication of what they look like. Your ideal mate will be your twin flame. Whoa. So yeah, for some of you, you're going to end up meeting someone that comes through as your mirror soul. Your twin flame. All right, let's grab a couple more for my singles here. Your ideal mate will be an only child. Okay, so they could come from a small family or be someone who doesn't have any siblings. You will meet your ideal partner during the winter season. Okay, we are in the winter season. Well, here in the States, I'm not sure if it's winter everywhere. I don't think it is, but that's coming through for some of you guys. I'm guided to pull one more here for my singles. Your ideal partner will be a good mother or father to your future child or children. I love that. So if you guys decide to have children together, they're going to be a very good parent. So that's really nice. So those are just some possibilities of what could be coming in for my singles, those who are unattached and looking for love in 2021. All right, guys, so let's wrap this up with a deck called Believe and Achieve. What is it that needs to come through here for the collective, for whoever needs this? So let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever's guided to watch this reading before the new year. And even if you listen to this once it is the new year, let's see what the advice is. Believe and achieve. And it's true. You got to believe in something, in yourself, in a goal, in a dream, in order to achieve it. All right, let's grab some insight here. We have I am humorous. Okay, so some of you guys might be known for having a really great sense of humor. You make people laugh. I am strong. This is a reminder for those of you who perhaps haven't felt that strong this year. Okay, maybe you felt weak at times, not just necessarily physically, but with all of the challenges that this year has brought. Just a reminder for you to tap into your strength. I am growing. I love that because this tells us that you're not going to allow yourself to be stagnant and to just stay where you're at. You want to be able to experience growth and development and progress in your life. I am optimistic. Okay, be optimistic about what 2021 has in store for you and try to definitely release past baggage attached to this year. Let's grab some more. Yes, stay positive, okay? That's half the battle with being able to attract positive things in your life, okay? Think positive to bring positivity in. What else for the collective to wrap things up here? Good. I like this. I mean, we could all use good health. This is the biggest blessing that we could ever hope for in our life because anything else fails in comparison. If we're not healthy, if we don't have our health, nothing else matters, you know? This applies to our friends, our family, and this is what I wish for every single one of you. Let's grab one final message for the collective. I am reliable. Yes. Be reliable to yourself and to those who depend on you. And bottom of the deck, I am content. So for those of you who have not been able to find contentment in your life in 2020, make this one of the focus goals for the new year, to be able to get to a point in your life where you are content, where you are fulfilled with where your life is, your love life, your vocation, your job, your health, your relationship with family, your friends, your well-being, your vitality. Okay, so that's what I've got, guys. I do hope whatever part of this reading helped you out, getting you prepared for 2021. I do hope that this helps you. Thank you all so very much for the love and support that you have shown me this year, and it's much, much appreciated. I wish you all the very best in 2021. Take care. Bye-bye.